Can't replace the memories or the photographs.
17 homes damaged, 3 destroyed tonight. Homeowners continue to pick up the pieces and recover anything from this wreckage.
All this after a tornado tore through a neighborhood in Okeechobee County. And tonight we have team coverage. Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel with new information on the strength of the storm that caused so much damage.
But first, we begin with News Channel 5's Alex Hagan. He's live right now with how the community is really coming in to everyone's aid. Alex?
Well, Michael, Shannon, perhaps the worst damage that we've seen from this storm. We're on 358th Boulevard, just off 441 in northeast Okeechobee County. This home here to my left is Rodney Kemple's, one of 3 that was completely destroyed. And tonight, homeowners, they're working into the night, picking up the pieces with the community's help and actually just trying to figure out what's next. Of course, most of the storms we see here in South Florida, they don't compare to Tornado Alley, but the National Weather Service saying things a little differently earlier today. I want to bring in Storm Team 5 Chief Meteorologist Steve Weigel. And Steve, tell us why maybe this storm was a little bit different.
Yeah, this was a very different tornado that rolled through the area yesterday morning. Normally our tornadoes here in Florida are pretty weak, especially as you get into South Florida. We'll get EF0s, EF1s, which have winds less than 100 miles an hour. But yesterday still, whenever you have very, very warm air, moist air meeting cool air, we went from record highs and now we're set to move into some very cold weather the next couple of days. Something has to give. This is what's left after a tornado hopped, skipped, and jumped through South Florida. This was a massive storm on the radar early yesterday morning. Of course, we issued a weather alert day well before, hours before. There was a tornado warning for the area, too. Depth into the atmosphere, 4 or 5 miles at least, way, way up in the sky, whereas a lot of the tornadoes and big thunderstorms that we see are much shallower than that. So it had the characteristics, at least some, of the plain storms. And, of course, it's been very stormy up there, and we kind of got the tail end of that here yesterday morning. But what a change out here today. A chance to clean up for these folks right into the weekend. And I understand, James, that it looks like tonight may be the coldest night in the next few.
Yeah, cold tonight, chilly tomorrow morning. You're going to need maybe a light jacket or a sweater as you head out late tonight or early tomorrow.
Now, from WPTV, this is News Channel 5 at 11.
President Trump golfing in West Palm Beach after hosting the leader of China. Tonight, we're learning about a letter the president sent to Congress about his decision to send missiles into Syria.
Tragedy at a local beach. A 16-year-old caught in a rip current and drowned. Tonight, what to do if you find yourself in danger.
It appears that everything is indicating that it's a targeted victim.
1 dead, 2 hurt. What police are telling us led to gunfire at an upscale Miami mall.
Another crisp night tonight. I'll let you know how long the cool weather will stick around.
But first, breaking news out of Miami, the all clear given at Miami's American Airlines Arena after a reported bomb threat. Police say they received a 911 call from a man claiming he had a bomb at the venue. The evacuation happened during a performance of Disney on Ice.
And we're also following breaking news in Okeechobee County. A nearly 10-acre brush fire contained tonight in the prairie. Firefighters used bulldozers to remove vegetation or fuel source for the fire. The cause of the fire being blamed on a barbecue grill.
We've lost about 11 structures right now. Some of those are fixed cabins and tents, so very big loss for this Girl Scout camp.
A brush fire in Central Florida prompting mandatory evacuations. Fire officials say this fire in Oviedo, it burned about 50 acres. Right now is only about 30% contained. Officials say 100 people were evacuated from a nearby Girl Scout campground.
A massive brush fire in western Broward County, now 6,600 acres. Officials had the fire about 85% contained. The fire ignited Wednesday near US 27 on the western edge of Pembroke Pines and consumed nearly 3,500 acres in about half a day.
New at 11, we're learning more about what led to the tragic death today of a teenager at an area beach. The victim identified as Venzel Valiant, a 16-year-old from Port St. Lucie.
The victim and his friends had gone into the water despite the fact that red flags were flying, indicating rip currents. News Channel 5's Jacqueline Powell with the latest from Jensen Beach.
Deputies who tried to rescue the teenager tell us he'd been swimming out in the ocean here at Sea Turtle Beach when he got caught in the rip current. A mother herself enjoying a day at the beach with her son, Mitchell was shaken up to find out what had happened.
That's scary because my son's 17. That's scary. That's somebody's child, so Yeah, that was kind of heartbreaking.
Reporting in Jensen Beach, Jacqueline Powell, WPTV News Channel 5.
Conditions outside favorable today for rip currents along South Florida beaches.
Storm Team meteorologist James Whelan joining us now. And James, you are a surfer. You're no stranger to rip currents. And so what should swimmers do if they encounter one?
Well, the first thing you need to do is watch out for them. So how do you spot one out there? Look at this picture right here. This is a very simple way, though, spotting it from above, but you can easily see. Here's a rip right here, here's one right here, here's one right here, and if you look close, you can see a couple of these people caught in it. Now, if you just do nothing and you tread water, you're gonna end up all right. It's just gonna pull you off, and you're gonna drift a little bit to the side anyways, and then you can swim in. What you don't wanna do, of course, is panic. You also don't wanna swim directly against it. All this water funneling out here, it's gonna tire you out very, very quickly. The best bet is to either swim diagonally in with the current, and then, or parallel in, away from the rip, and then go straight in, and then the waves can push you in after that too.